self is the I am. And the I am includes all life. Or I should say, all energy manifesting in consciousness. And then I do speak about the animals. Then I do speak about the minerals. And I do speak about all the elements that you have here on this planet. But forget not that I also speak about these walls, that you would see as culture rather than nature. Never forget that you carry within your biological cells a judgment that nature is to be preferred over rock and stone and metal and this room that you are now sitting in. This room is Gaia. All is Gaia. When you will drive home, the exhaust that will come out of your car, the fumes, is Gaia. It is just energy representing itself in a negative potential, a negative paradigm. It is just Gaia. If you know this, and if you know that your body, that your energy is sitting in right now, is also Gaia, then why would the same energy attack itself, I ask of you? Why would there be anything on this planet Earth that can destroy you, that can bring disease, that can bring pain and that can bring suffering? It is impossible. It would be using this hand to scratch open this face and to tore the eyes out. This hand would never do that. Why would it hurt itself? If you were to recognize that you are part of the same body, not just as a race, but as a human being, and that that body also incorporates the animal life and the plant life and the mineral life, and that that body also incorporates, well, basically everything that you see around you, then there is no need to fear anything. I might be repeating that which others have said unto you before me, but the only reason why you think a virus or a bacteria or a chemical or a weapon or words can hurt you is because you think you are separate from it. So what then is pain? And what then is disease? And what then is death? It is the state of non-recognition of the oneness that is you, that is all of you. The only reason why the body hurts or why a bacteria attacks is because you separate from it. Because you do not acknowledge, because you are taught not to acknowledge that totality, that oneness. One of the reasons why I am reincarnating on the planet, in just a few months in fact, is to show you that way. Is to show you the human body in harmony with all things around it. Because it is all things around it. That is the reason. If you will see a human that can just absorb the energy of a fire rifle being fired towards it, because it recognizes it is it, then you will grow. A fire rifle fired at you has no more power to hurt you than someone would have spitting on you. It is just separation. That is why all of your human illusions are focused on the illusion of separation. That is why in the end they all go to that space. The illusion of separating things from one another. And you do this with everything that is around you. You also do it with time. You separate the now in all these little instances of itself. And this you call time. You separate space by giving it numbers, by saying that there is 40,000 kilometers if you were to walk around this planet Earth. That is an act of separation. The reason why, next to what I wanted to tell you now before, why I have also come in, is to give you a little bit more information about the grand act that you will be doing pretty soon. The act of claiming your independence. I bring a warning with this. Do not claim that type of independence by creating more separation. Do not say onto the earth that a life form is standing up with a higher frequency or a higher vibration or whatever you are calling it these days. And that this life form has different attributes than the life forms that are also on planet Earth. Speak of this independent human as the body of the earth itself. Speak of that body that is being filled with a ever-growing consciousness. I tell you these things because in the original planning I would be on this planet Earth to stand next to those that are going to claim that independence, and I would have spoken myself. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I will not yet have manifested myself onto planet Earth. So I must bring you this through that which you call channeling or Gaia, so that you know. You also need to know how fragile it is for an energy such as mine to re-enter the planet. As fragile as it is for your energies to re-enter the planet. You have no idea, do you, how many times you tried to be born. You think that at a certain point there is a biological thing going on, a mating process, and that it either creates a baby or it doesn't. And in that process of creation, things can go wrong so that the baby does not materialize, does not manifest. But you should know how many times, in fact, you try to make that connection with matter. How many times you try to make that biological connection. Because it is not a natural process. It is not a natural process to separate yourselves from your own totality and sit within a shell. It is an evolution, yes, but it is not a natural process. And the reason why it oftentimes goes wrong is that illusion that you call separation. For the totality that you are does not want to be separated, does not want to believe in that type of separation. So the illusion of separation is also that which has prevented me now twice from re-entering the planet.